Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to my show, Healing Within. I'm Eliza Richter. My show, it's called Healing Within. I'm going to show you ways on how you can heal within yourself. And I myself, I'll be sharing my healing gift where I can intuitively sing healing sound and soul love light language. And I'll be having special guests on the show as well. Tonight, I'm having Ros Boundy from Hypnosis Plus with Ros. She's also a sound healer, so she'll be sharing her sound healing gift as well. She'll be talking about hypnotherapy as well. So if you're on, do say hello, Sophie. Nice to have you on again. Hello, Tamara. Nice to have all of you on. If you could even press the share button to share with your family and friends, that'd be wonderful. Okay. And for those of you who have been on my show again, just to let you know that from now on, I'll be just doing healings on my show. No more reading, just healings. So to start off, I'll be doing a general sound healing, and then I'll open up to anyone who like to have a mini personal sound healing. But for tonight, it'll be a bit special where I'll be doing the general sound healing. I'll be inviting Ross to come on as to do, and we'll do the sound healing together. Hello, Ross. How are you?
Hi, and hi everyone, especially those who will be watching in the replay as well. We don't want to forget those. So, yeah, hi Eliza, and thank you for the invitation.
Hello. Oh, so thank you for coming on. Okay. So now, should we start off with sort of sound healing? Ross do play a beautiful Native American flute. Maybe would you like to start off with that?
I certainly can. And we have mini tested this previously. So if do remember if it's too loud or too quiet, thumbs up or down. I'll be watching the corner of my eye.
I'm sure it'll be fine. That's
Do you
just
want longer?
beautiful. Oh, I can go
It
on
is,
the
isn't
whole
it?
show just listening to your beautiful flute. I hope I'm sure everyone enjoyed that.
Thank you.
So you've
Enjoy
also
the flow of it. It's
it's just so
yeah,
beautiful, just so
yeah.
soothing and calming. I think you've
Mm,
also got another cosmic tone drum that you want
yeah.
to show everyone that, because that's one instrument that I'm yet to have. So you
I
can
do
share
have
that.
this. The one thing that I'm not sure how to share the sight of it, how we actually see it, but I'll hold it up. So that's it. And it's called a cosmic tone drum.
It's an amazing sound.
And it sounds like I'm actually going to put it on this thing here closer now. Whoops. And we did check this out, and I'm hoping it's not going to be too loud being this close, because I've got it sitting pretty close to the mic now. I'll just try and do it quietly. Just let me know if it's too loud.
Okay. I might just, if I'm drawn to, I might just do a bit of drumming in the background too.
Yeah.
I'll see how it goes. Okay. That's lovely.
Mm.
The,
I just love the way that these sounds.
thank you, Tamara. Hope you all enjoyed that. And thanks, Ros, for and
Mm.
that's lovely.
It's one of the things that really amazes me with sound healing, the feeling that that vibration actually places through you, but within you as well,
Yeah,
and having that feeling as it really is like that massage from the inside out,
yeah, it's like
but
an internal
it's
massage, that's the thing.
it's just so it's what you got to experience. It's not something you can actually even describe, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I said, especially as you know yourself, Hitler, to everyone ask me how to describe it. I say you have to experience it.
Mm.
And everyone I think experience it differently too.
Yeah.
Mm,
Well, yes, because it's the actual vibration, the frequency that we actually experience while, because it's all the different octaves at once, it's all the different harmonics through every
true.
sound wave, so that
Mm,
it is actually affecting even your emotions differently, and that's where that
right.
healing aspect comes in, isn't it?
That's true.
Mm.
No, just so lovely. So, mm, so I hope I'm sure everyone enjoyed that. Mm,
Well, I hope so. It feels lovely in the process of doing and creating those sounds, definitely. So,
yeah, that's fun. Mm, it's just beautiful.
mm,
Mhm. Oh, so I know you are also a hypnotherapy, Ross.
mm.
Would you like to just let you talk a bit about that, leave you to
Yeah,
talk a bit and share a bit about that, and then I'll come in later
yeah,
and do
yeah,
okay
yeah,
if you
that's
like.
fine. Yeah, thank you. Uh, Probably a little bit of backstory around the how I got to doing the sound therapy and the hypnotherapy, I suppose. It's one of those things that as we feel like we're cruising along in life and things are going reasonably smoothly, or as predicted, I was in a what I thought at the time was a good marriage, and then I have 4 kids, building up a business, family business with my husband at the time, and then things started to, as the kids were finishing with school and moving out, it's a bit like that empty nest syndrome thingy. My energy was moving to needing to do something more than what I was. It was just not working in the end. So I moved on from that. But part of in that moving on, there's also stresses and things that we cause ourselves with a dis-ease in our lives, creating disease. And I actually did discover by some point that I actually had a heart condition that was called atrial fibrillation. One of the things that I did start doing with that was humming to myself, because with that atrial fibrillation, it's a dysrhythmia. So your heart's going flutter, flutter, flutter like that, and misbehaving and racing on. And what I would do would be sitting in just a quiet space, quiet time, and I would actually hum. And that's when I discovered that with that process of humming, I was able to start to calm the heart, regulate the heart. And that's partly why I started exploring different avenues of what I needed for my better well-being, knowing myself and things like that. And it just eventually led into different therapies that I studied and worked with, and hypnotherapy was one of them. And probably because of the fact that doing that humming for myself with the heart regulation, it was that repetitive keeping at it, and it did send me probably to a bit of a state of the self-hypnosis and being able to get into that space a bit where I'm talking with my hands. Yeah, it just felt the right thing to do, and it felt easy. So when it came to doing meditation or learning meditation, it felt easy. Not always. It still did take some practice. And hi, Corinda. And doing that for self first to then experience that in a bit more deeper way for me felt the right path to then go and develop it more deeply, I suppose, with the knowledge behind it of training in a hypnotherapy practice. I didn't do a uni degree or anything. I'm not a clinical psychologist that's done the full course of psychology and everything. But I have done a thorough hypnotherapy training with Evolve. Actually, I can't remember what Paul calls Paul Alessio anyway. I trained under him as the Evolve practitioner. And it was such an eye-opener in how much you can actually do, help with when you're doing hypnotherapy. And it really does feel like it's just the next step onwards, moving from a meditation into hypnotherapy trance, the trance state. But it's the ways that you use it that is just really an eye-opener in the dynamics and how beneficial it actually is. Look, for some it works, for some it doesn't. But that's sort of the why and how I've moved into doing actually quite a few therapies, but I really enjoy doing the hypnotherapy. And that's coupled with the sound therapy because it is the creation of the vibration that we actually use even as just our voice. And that's where that is, the voice taking the client into that state and they're listening to your voice. So it's all of that dynamics, and I love it. It's just such a wonderful process to put into practice, actually do, and to see the results at the other end. People that really are stopping smoking and have done for a long time. And the weight management, stress relief, and actual even fertility. I've had a couple of babies. I mean, I haven't had the babies physically myself, but I've been able to help some people with some women with infertility train their body to accepting the fertile eggs and the conception and things where it wasn't going to be possible. It's just all of that sort of thing that you thought, wow, there's really not much of a barrier besides what we ourselves put on it as our disbelief. So that's a bit of a description of the hypnotherapy. And the other thing is I don't do that stage stuff. Someone asked me the other day, no, I wouldn't ask anybody to act like a chicken, thanks, or whatever they do. Yeah.
Oh, I was just asking you to hypnotize someone on the show now.
Oh, no. No, that would be a bit irresponsible. I can't see their faces to know their reactions.
Oh, their reaction. You might turn them into the chicken without knowing it. That'd be good.
Oh, look, any suggestion that's put forward to somebody, they're not going to accept it if it's not really something that they're likely to do anyway. So, those people that are up there acting like chickens like to look silly. So it doesn't matter. They're doing it willingly. Or whatever they get told. Yeah.
That's wonderful. So, thanks, Ros, for that. Yeah, I've had hypnotherapy myself too, and it does really work. Yeah, it's like the sound. It's like a bit of your voice vibration too, sending you into a hypno stage. Yeah, helping you. So it's all to do with vibration. So that's good that you're doing the sound and hypnotherapy because it complements each other.
Yeah. What does surprise me too, in the suggestions that the instructions given type of thing is as part of the inducement into a trance state, and it does surprise me even that I can be under that. We know that we've got outside sounds around us all the time. We can't exist in absolute silence unless we're in a vacuumed room, the soundproofing type room. And you can cut off hearing those sounds with the hypnosis. And that has always surprised me, because it's just the way that our mind actually accepts that we can, and it does it when you want to for that state. It's fun. I like that challenge of, helping people to, get past themselves first, and move into that arena of self-healing that is hypnosis. Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, thank you, Shirley. I just noticed the comment.
Yeah, she is amazing. Yeah, you are amazing. That's nice.
Oh, I'm normal. I'd get my kids saying that, but some other people probably too.
Well, I get my kids saying that I'm weird, so that's good that you're saying that you're normal.
Yeah.
So thank you, Ros, so much for coming on and sharing all your wonderful wisdom. Is there anything else you like to share?
One of the things, I think for me, one of the things that, to encourage other people, as therapists, we get asked to help where we can, and that's what we're here doing. That's our desire. Our intention is to help others. And one of the things I'd encourage people to do is also supporting that with their own self intention of their own self-healing as well. It's that knowing within that they actually have the capability to do so much more themselves as well. And that's what I really like to encourage and teach others to be more their own healer and self-teacher, because with connecting within, and that's where I like the sound therapy, because you're laying there, you've got that connection with something that's unexplainable that happens within. And there's sometimes even days or weeks after that you don't realize that, oh, what a transformation that was. I think that might have happened at the source of having that sound treatment. It shifts something. It shifts an energy. It shifts brings forward an awareness of some knowing that you weren't aware of. It's like that you don't know the questions to ask because you don't know what you need to ask. It becomes revealed with getting to know yourself better, and that is in those spaces of time that you give yourself and centering on that heart center, that soul center in meditation or a sound therapy or hypnosis. It all seems so similar, but there is the nuances of difference, and that's because we don't all have a one-size-fits-all in every therapy. It's just feeling within yourself, what are you attracted to who you need to ask for help, isn't it?
That's right.
That's what I'm finding further along I go.
Yeah, it's all going within and trusting your own wisdom, your own inner.
Yeah. So that's really what I like to encourage people to do.
Teacher. We all are a great teacher. We just have to tune in, go within, feel and connect with who we are. Yeah, that's the greatest healing. Because until we do that, anyone else can just guide us, but we are the one who got to take the action. So,
and it is that we're responsible for doing that. It's only us that can do it. So, as far as for that part of what we need to do for ourselves, we do have to act as well as, ask for help when needed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah. As I say, we are our greatest healers, going within and connecting with who we are, loving ourselves just the way we are.
Yeah.
Accepting just the way we are. And going within. Yeah. That's wonderful.
And beautiful sounds helps that journey.
That's right. Yeah. because I just resonate. I have to sing every day or connect with sound every day. That's who I am. Yeah.
Mm.
It's just the greatest
Yeah.
healing. Because we've
One of the things too that I find with my voice, when you say you've got to sing every day, do that. It goes back to, I suppose, most kids probably at some point in time have heard someone say, "Oh, would you stop that? You can't sing." It's not
that's
that we
right.
can't sing, it's we don't have to sing as songs. We can just make the tones
Yeah.
that create that vibration we need, and it just needs one vowel to
One
be able
vowel.
to
Yeah.
do that and create a sound. And it's just,
The
I
actual
mean,
words. Yeah.
the what? Sorry.
The toning and the sound is actually more powerful than actual words because we can't actually analyze it. It just
Yes.
comes out freely from within. And as
Yeah.
adult too, as child, they just willing just express whatever sound that comes out within them. But as you get older, you're told to keep quiet, be a good girl, be a good boy, and we suppress our natural sound emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
And most of the sound we do express is through language, and then it's mostly
Yeah.
negative thought.
Yeah.
Self-criticism.
Yeah. And not using words actually takes away that need to feel like you're actually communicating, because we don't have to do that. It then becomes that sound journey of just using the tones and different pitches. It's not a language as such. It just moves the energy. It moves the flow of that vibration and just gets it. Yeah, sometimes it can sound really awful, but it doesn't matter. It's the vibration that matters. As far as we can sometimes be off key to our Western ears, but it's not. It's
Are you open to do a demonstration, Ross? Do you want maybe both of us just freely sound if you're open to it? I can start and you can join in whenever you want, or
yeah, look, we haven't practiced this.
oh, it doesn't matter. We'll just
fine.
let whatever meant to come out to just shine through us.
I can sometimes get a little loud when I get really into this sort of thing, but I'll be mindful of the fact that I've got a fairly good microphone. I don't want it to be too loud. Yeah. We can.
It can. So we could just let go and see whatever. And if you're guided to use your drum instrument, we can do that too.
I'm probably more tempted to use my medicine drum for that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'd have to take this off and just hang on.
Okay.
Ooh. That's the problem of having earbuds instead of AirPods.
Oh, thanks, Mimi. She said she could listen to this all night. Oh, uh,
It's an
thank you,
interest.
Ross. That
It's
was
an interesting
beautiful sounding with you.
experience. Yeah,
It was
that's very
lovely.
interesting experience. Thank you for the
Yes.
invite.
Oh, you're most welcome. You're welcome to come on again. I love to. It's just so nice sounding
Mm,
with someone else. And yeah, we always compliment. It always comes out that the way it's
mm,
meant to be. And yeah, thank you
mm.
so much for coming on, Ross, to my show. Really appreciate that. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Namaste.
And oh, you're most
Mm.
welcome. And you can probably find if you want your business page. It's Hypnosis what plus with Ross. Yeah.
Hypnosis Plus with Ros is the Facebook one. And I have got a website in process. It's live, but not quite finished. And that's just his hypnosisplus.com.au. I'll post it somewhere. I haven't put it anywhere yet.
Oh,
So,
the best. Yeah.
mm.
So thank you so much, Ross. You're most welcome to come on again, and we at later station we could do more sounding. I really
Oh, I seem to have
enjoyed
lost sound.
it. It was beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, hello everyone. So now I thought I'd open to anyone online who would like a mini personal healing from me, if you like that, just to let you know. And also while I wait, just let everyone know that next, those of you who are in Adelaide, next Saturday I'll be at the Adelaide Help and Wellbeing Experience at the Church of Trinity on Goodwood Road in Adelaide. So it's a free entry there, just a lovely market. So it'll be lovely to meet you. Do come along. It's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Yeah, it'll be lovely to see you there. And also, what else can I say? Also, I'm actually offering 20% to everyone from the show if you like a private healing from me, or any of my services. Either I can do it distant or face to face as well. So if you're interested with that, just mention that um, you got to know me from my show and you get a 20% discount. Mm. And also, what else can I say? Hi, Mimi. Okay, like a healing. Oh, I'll do that. So if you like to just make yourself comfortable now, Mimi, yeah, just through your nose and out through your mouth. As you're breathing in, just let your body relax. Breathing out, just letting go. Letting go any stress, any tension. And now as you breathe in, just visualize a pink healing light and bring it into your heart chakra, into your heart center. And from your heart, see it radiating all through your body, seeing yourself sitting in this healing pink orb of light. And just let my voice and the sound just take you deeper and deeper within your heart, just opening your heart, just healing what needs to be for your highest good. Combo mama heleta mimitia mimita combo mama corolla ku ku tu tianata ku tianata kota la la ta ka la lele lola korola la tiana ku turuta ku tianata kurata te korotia la 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 lelula ku mama tianata kutu tiana lala tonata kuona nene kuwe kiwa kuwa tiliwa kutia talata kulale la na 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 ko kuhutata ku kona tiana ko ku ku Okay, maybe it's just healing for you. Hope that helps you. If there anyone else who like a mini healing, you just put it in the comment. I'm happy to give you a healing. And then so to let you know, every if you're in Adelaide, every Friday at the Hanley Grange Community Centre at 7:30 to 9 p.m. Okay. And this Friday is actually the full moon, and I've had requests to run a meditation. So I'll be doing a full moon sound healing meditation this Friday. So be anyone interested in, if you're in Adelaide, if you're interested in coming along, be lovely to meet you and to have you there. So that's at Henley Grange Community Centre every Friday from 7:30 to 9 p.m. So I do for my meditation. I also could do private meditation in your home or any venue as well. I can do that as well. To offer too. So if you have a special event, I can come along and do my sound healing as well. So what I might do now is seeing that it's the full moon on Friday. I might just do. I'm just guided now to maybe do a full moon meditation, sound a full moon sound healing, just a general full moon sound healing for everyone. Mimi, oh, you're welcome, Mimi. At the moment, good. It's like a form of release. So with the sound too, it does brings out different emotion. So it's really important to actually express it without necessarily needing to know why these emotions coming out. So it's actually a really good release, Mimi. The crying, so sing it. It's actually good. You're just releasing any emotions through the tears. So that's great. You're most welcome. Okay. So I just do a full moon sound healing now. Okay. And I think the it's a special what you call pink full moon in Libra or something, and it's actually good for, as far as I know, I think it's good for rebirthing, regenerating, giving birth to new happening, new openings, new ideas. So this is just sound healing to bring that on for everyone. Dhammanana kutatu tela tata ku ku tuata tata kwituta kunene kwitata kuwa ueu kuatata ku Banana Nitia. Kurula Naturu Matuni Matita. Kalalola Lelilula la la lu. Kuya Manani Nuna. Tumala Minuja. Kuruma Shuntiana. Kurula la lilu. No, 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 do, 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 no, no, here go, combo, mama, here to, hoa, hoa, humbo, ha, ooh, ah, hey, ya, la, oh, combo, hoa, oh, na, na, to, do, yeah, oh, wa, oh, wa, hey. Hey yeah, la la, hey yeah, oh, 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 hey, yeah, hey, yo, oh, la, to, combo, mama, hey yeah, oh, 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 hey yeah, oh, 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 ne, no, no, combo, 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 ha, oh, hey, yeah, hey, oh, hey, oh, combo, combo, kambata. Ooh, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, oh, wah, oh, no, no, hey, yeah, oh, go, wah, oh, wah, oh, wah, hey, yeah, oh, hamba, 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 ho, humbo, humbo, ya, ha, ho, wah, la, ha, ho, combo, ho, yeah, hey, ho, ooh, hey, Coo, humba, wa, hey, hey, wa, oh, coo, hey, yeah, wa, hey, yeah, oh, coo, 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 Oh, that's good, Ros. Thank you. Thank you, one. That's just a general healing for the full moon. We enjoyed that. So I've still got a bit of time for anyone who likes personal healing. If not, just let you know that next week my special guest will be Lisa Richter. He's a clairvoyant. He's got a special. He does a special type of healing, a clairvoyant healing. So it's just a different healing modality. So do tune in next week to have listened to his wonderful healing modality, Lisa Richter. He calls himself a clairvoyant healer. That's on next Wednesday show. He'll be coming on as a special guest. So if anyone got any question they like to ask or anything, or if you want a healing, I've got a few more minutes to share. Anything you like to ask or share, come on. What else can I say? So just to, so I can, if you like to connect with me, I've got my Facebook page, Soul Sound Awakening, or my website is soulsoundawakening.weebly. Just to recap again, if you like a private healing with me, I'll give you a 20% discount if you mention you come from the show, and that can be done in person or distant as well. So for those of you who are not in Adelaide, I can do that distant healing as well. Oh, I did like the chime, Rose. Yeah, I just love the chime. It's actually this chime. If we can see, it's actually represent the seven chakras. So it's got the sound for the seven chakras. So it starts from, that's the crown. So that's the sound for the crown, and then the third eye. Okay, the crown, third eye, and that's the throat. That's the heart, solar plexus, the sacred, and the base. So it's a seven chakra chime. Sounds better when I put it down flat to ring it. Are they tuned the Pacific chakra? Yes, I think it is. As far as I know, when you build it, it's actually tuned to. Just love the chime. Yeah, it's just got a beautiful sound. So it's just instrument sound vibration. It's so beautiful. In fact, you don't really necessarily need any proper instrument to make sound. I think I was in Random in Adelaide the other day with my kids, and there was this guy there basking, and he was using household equipment to make sound. It was really amazing. He got different pots and pan, even have the water cooler container, and the sound was just amazing. he didn't even have any proper instrument. So it was just, and he had fork and spoon and different ladles, and he was just using all this instrument to make sound. And it's just amazing because everything, the vibration and the sound that he was making out of just normal household equipment. Mm. So that was beautiful. Mm. Uh, yeah. So, so just okay. So just to recap, everyone. So my show is on every Wednesday at 7:30, and I try to have a guest on every week. If anyone guest on every week to offer anything, any of their healing modality, or some I could get anyone who's offer any natural remedy or any natural let you know a week before on who will be coming on next week for this as a special guest. So it's all my show. It's all about healing within, finding different ways to go within that you can and healing yourself. So do share with your family and friends that I'm on every Wednesday at 7:30 to 8:30 Adelaide, Australia time. And if you need more information or like to know more about my services, you can contact me on my Facebook page, Soul Sound Awakening, on my website, soulsoundawakening.weebly.com. So yeah, and I do offer my services in person or distant, and offer a discount for everyone from the show. So thank you everyone for coming on, and have a wonderful Easter. And look forward to seeing all of you, and hope to see all of you again next week. Oh, you're most welcome, Ros. Thank you so much for being my special guest. I really enjoyed doing the sounding with you. Hope to have you on again. So have a good evening, everyone, and look forward to catching you again next week. Have a wonderful Easter. Thank you.